And welcome to a rather different kind of thing that we're going to be doing today. Like, I'm trying to get some sleep. It's already 10 o'clock as the moment I'm trying to get this video out tomorrow, and I don't have a video out tomorrow. So with that out of the way, we are going to try and create some short stories instead of playing a game, because I feel like that'd be quicker and maybe even a little more funny. So if you don't know, there are these artificial intelligence writing assistants that can like help you create stories if you ever get like just brain dead or brain blocked or whatever the term is. I don't know. I'm not a writer. But yeah, you can pretty much create some pretty hilarious stuff just giving the AI a few terms and words and what's this and whatnot. So we're gonna experiment with this. I looked on the internet and thought of some of my own some Roblox slang and famous people. This is what we're gonna use pretty much. If you guys want to take a gander at this for a second, this is also not gonna be a highly edited video or whatever. Kind of doesn't need to be, first of all, and I just feel like I need to get some sleep. So with that being said, we're gonna go get right into this. I'm gonna come up with a few words over here. You just can tell the AI about current setting if you want, and then instructions about what to write next. So I'm just gonna fill this part out a little bit and the title, and then we're gonna see what the AI creates. Yeah, I also just realized that this is probably gonna create some not so true drama, because we got Flamingo loses Robux, which is just another term for Robux. 10R banned, builder man free ticks, and then the AI instructions is money problems, it's funny, roleplay series, and oranges, because why not? So this is gonna create some like most likely not true drama for any of this stuff. Just to keep in mind, this is just going to be for a fun time. The first one is called Creekcraft. It gives away free Robux, and I am subscribed to, I think, Creekcraft, Janet and Kate, and then Barry Ghost. Those are like the only people I am subscribed to as far. And Gaming with the Kev, who I don't really watch though, but those are the people I am subbed to as far as Roblox goes. So like I said, if I feel bad enough for them in these situations, I'll probably go subscribe to their channels to check them out. Alright, so Creekcraft gives away free Robux. Okay, let's go. Right for me. I hope you put something a lot about oranges in here. This is also not going to be that much of an edited video because, like I said, gotta go to bed, so not gonna do too many jump cuts or whatever. Too many, you know, like zoom ins. I had to sit on the floor. I couldn't afford a proper chair. I didn't know how I was going to afford a meal. The door to the attic slammed open and walked in Jazzy, the single most annoying person I had ever met. Wait a minute, where did Jazzy and attic come in? I didn't know how to sit. I had to sit on the floor. I couldn't afford a chair. Okay. Single most annoying person I ever met. Jazzy was an actual flamingo. I see where this is going a little bit. And she was my roommate. We were both in a band, and she happened to be the vocalist. It was a bit of a coincidence that I happened to be on stage when she was demonstrating her vocal talent. But I had to take the advantage of the opportunity. Wait, what advantage? The single most annoying person I ever met, actual flamingo. We were both in band. Okay, so flamingo in the band, an actual flamingo, and she happened to be the vocalist. Coincidence that being on stage when she was doing her take advantage of the vocal talent. I'm so confused. Let's just go ahead, write like 2 or 3 of these paragraphs before we change the thing. But I had to take advantage of the opportunity. Jessie was very sexy, and her looks alone got her the band. Oh, okay, so yeah, Jazzy the flamingo. Known her for in some ways over a year, but we had only just recently met each other. Of Lucas Sorts, one night I was busking on the street, and she came up to me and asked if she could be my personal assistant. Remember, this is a flamingo. Assisting me with my music in return for housing. She had just gotten kicked out of her mother's house and she wanted some personal space. Seemed a good bargain, and I had not noticed that she was a flamingo until that moment. Wait, I thought you said her name was Jazzy, though. Oh my goodness. Okay, let's do it one more time. Let's wrap it up. And I don't see anything about Roblox or Creepcraft in here, but it's pretty good as it is. Flamingos are black and white birds from Africa. They were a rare breed, and I had never seen one in person before. I consider myself lucky. The deal was made, and I could not think of life without her. Almost immediately, she began to annoy me a lot. She would come out of the attic every so often and then come in at another hour humming. It was very annoying. She would also dance around the house singing random lyrics, laughing and talking to herself. I thought it would be okay, but it seemed to get worse every day. So Flamingo doesn't look to be like a black and white bird with a vocalist singing problem. Okay, it's not a girl at all. And I am subscribed already. Okay. I feel bad for that. Alright, y'all, I just had to create a new page, but we still got the same stuff. But yeah, guys, if I didn't say this before, if you guys got any other more slang or famous people you want me to add, and maybe we can do a little series on this. Again, I don't know if I said that, but do that in the description, in the comments down below. Okay, so yeah, I just changed it around again, and let's just go with this. This seems to be a little bit better. So it just says New School. FGTP, FGT, I don't even know how you say this name, FGT, I'm just gonna call him FG, okay? I'm sorry for you guys to know it. FG, that know him. FG was a group of 4 Roblox users. No, FG was a group of 4 Roblox users known as the FG Let's Players, or the FG team. Don't confuse them with the normal FG. 2 are members of the Diabolo fans, and 2 are members of Reddit group Let's Players. They are Robin. Okay, they sound kind of familiar. TGFTG, Husky Diabolo, Pro Reddit, and Gaming with Jin Reddit. Oh, that's actually a YouTuber, I think. Okay. All the other members were banned. The negative hype about the group came out when they started selling a FGT app in the marketplace for $3.99 a month so that you could get different avatars for like the news Roblox game or something. Okay. Let's just go and continue with this story, I guess. It seems to be about as normal as it can be for what it was given me before. When Roblox announced that they were going to withdraw the FG's avatars making app, okay, they went crazy and went about telling people on Twitter that Basher was hacked by a noob, which caused Basher to become a noob. When they were playing Roblox, they were killed thousands of times by a noob, and they called the noob Braid a hacker for changing their avatar's hair. Okay, they then started acting unprofessional by saying the noob Basher was pretty messed up and said that they were bored editing videos and that it was 2012. They then quit Roblox and never came back. Okay, I think that's a good ending there. I don't even know what the title out one. Okay, let's try something else. That was the last of them, the admin told me. We finished banning all of the scum that was supposed to be banned. Well, dang, right off the bat. Okay, I got from my chair a stretch. My shoulders cracked. I winced. What was that Banhammer script you wrote? I named it The Great Banhammer of Catastrophe, the admin said with a smirk. I shook my head. Sounds like a name for a bad sitcom. I actually like that name. Who are we banning here? Let's finally found a good story. So I guess we could call it Who Gets Banned. I don't know for now. Alright, I'm not gonna add anything to it. I'm just gonna continue right for me. He cocked his head to the side. I like to think of it as Swiss cheese, he said. What? I walked over to the console and queued it up. The lights flickered to life and the computer beeped to life with a whirl. The computer printed out the name Jacob. Jacob what? Jacob Swanston? Well, now we know where he is. What's happening with Jacob Swanston? I looked at the screen and saw a picture of a nice looking man in his early to mid 20s. Skinny, neat, edging, short brown hair, blue eyes, serious look on his face. He was smiling at the camera. Well, what are we waiting for? I said, ban the guy. Just a perfect looking guy is like, ban him. Right, the admin said. He typed in a series of commands. I watched the script execute. The pieces of flesh on the screen slowly disintegrated into glowing human bits and pieces that quivered and burned on the walls. What kind of banning is this? Like, I'm imagining like this being like a Roblox thing. like maybe the the Jacob Swanson's face is like just in correlation with an avatar that he's got. That's kind of like what I'm trying to picture it as this story is unfolding. But Burn on the Walls, man, that is graphic. This is getting kind of dark. I've got a really good idea, the admin says. Let's be methodical. Don't we always? I asked. The admin held up a hand. Prototype. He said, let's see if it's as good as I think. So he's got a prototype thing for banning? Sure thing, I replied. The admin helped up several red-tipped wands. What? They shimmered with red magic. He waved them around and whispered some more. So now we're in magic territory. Okay, let's just do this like 1 or 2 more times. And, Tibbles flew through the air like the wings of a dragon. They wavered to and fro, circling. The whimpering Tibbles came to rest in a cluster a few feet from the body of Jacob Swanson. Doc, the editor chef, stuck a nose into the cluster of Tibbles. He sat down. That sounds like a cereal. He sat down in his haunches and started making faces. The Tibbles began to put on a show. Tibbles' wings flapped. The Tibbles' legs kicked up in the air. The Tibbles' arms waved. The Tibbles were at their silliest. Okay, wrap it up, man. Wrap up the Tibbles. Wrap up the Tibbles. Oh my goodness. They jumped the rings of fire, danced to some music that no one else could hear, and posted pictures. The Tibbles and Doc, the editor-in-chief, were a smash hit. All the Tibbles jumped in the conga line. Luke, the Doctor Who fan, was really into it. He was screaming out the lyrics to some song I didn't know. I turned to the editor. Don't you think it's wrong to just stand there and watch? The editor looked at me with pity in his eyes. She doesn't have to, he said. Jancy can dance too. Then I noticed that Jancy, the raven hair secretary, was short of swaying to the music. Her blue-gray eyes slowly drifted across, and she was dancing along. He waited for the Tibbles to finish. When they did, the Doc grabbed a piece of Jacob Swanson and chewed it up and then spit it out after you banned him. Oh no! The Tibbles flew off one by one back to their real home. We watched as Luke's character laughed and laughed, and then we left to go to lunch. That is a perfect ending. Then we left to go to lunch. Okay, well this one is rather dark and disturbing. If you look at it in a correlation sort of way, I guess. But the funniest one was definitely the first one. But there is 3 stories that I think would be funny to put up and see if you guys want. Again, if you have any more slang terms or famous Roblox people that you want me to do in another episode of this, then please let me know. If you want me to do another episode of this, then please let me know. I tried to like not this get too late, but it's already 11 o'clock, so I think I am gonna get a little bit more sleep, but it's still gonna be kind of late. Also, I'm just gonna go ahead and mention this here now instead of creating another video. Do you guys want me to live stream some solo Phasmophobia on for Friday? If so, please let me know in the comments below as well, just to get some interest. I might still do it anyways, because I think it's some of the new updates and stuff has come out on that game. So if you want to do that, I'll still do the stream on Saturday for Roblox, but I'm just not too sure about also trying to stream some solo Phasmophobia on Friday, as I think that's always a fun game. So let me know what you think of that as well. But yeah, hopefully this didn't create too much drama except for the flamingo bit. But yeah, that is some AI intelligence creation story. But with that being said, I'm going to end things off here. So thank you all so much for watching. And for Mr. Matrix, I'll see you all in the next one. Bye!